All right, Jaden Pay, project engineer intern here. I'm standing on our G0 lid here at Black Hole. And behind me we have our G0.8 lid pour. We're getting it formed up right now. It's set to go here at the end of the month. We're up here on the north end of G0 here. Behind me, crews are working on installing our permanent waterproofing system. And this is what's going to allow us to work on our interior build-outs below on the G1 level.
Hey guys, Max Donald, project engineer co-op here down in the G1 level of the Black Hole. In front of me here we have our interior build-outs. We have our overhead conduit over here. We have our hot and cold water supply lines on my right. And as we walk through, they're going to keep moving to the south. We're standing on a newly poured topping slab that was poured last week. And we're working our way this way to our final topping slab that will be poured soon at the far end. All right, now I'm standing here on our next topping slab to be poured. We have our insulation down, I got our rebar down, stego wrap down, and we're getting ready to pour it. It will be going tomorrow morning.
Sitting here on G2 now, this is our G2.11 deck pour. This got poured up here yesterday, and this is our final deck pour for the G2 level. Coming around over here, we have our G2 self-tunnel openings, and then in the back over here, we have our self-tunnel excavation, so this will be going on here for the next month or two. And then way off in the back, we have our earth retention system, so this will help ensure the safety of the people working on the self-tunnel.
We are at Elvendale right now. Behind me, we are working on the daylight tower and the decking on that. That will be placed on top of Elvendale here soon. Now, over here, just finished up our slab on grade pour for the top hats, and they're finishing that up today. Behind me is our masonry wall for elevation 3. Just got finished up a few days ago, and masons are now moving on to the next elevation. Up to L2 in Elvendale. Behind me is some framing that's going on for the daylight tower that we saw earlier. And below me is a slab on metal deck pour that happened earlier this week.
It's Aidan Moriarty here with the Aslan team. I'm a project engineer intern. Right over here we've got waterproofing, so this area will be backfilled in with dirt, making it level with the rest of the grade. So they're going to go around and put this waterproofing around the whole building. Right here we've got an up and coming wall pour for next week, so this will all be filled in, making up the rest of the basement. And then right here we've got our elevator shaft, so those wooden openings you see are where the elevator connects to the building. They're going to be pouring on that rebar sometime next week, finishing those shear walls right there. All right, what you see here are our pile caps, so these support the foundation of the building. These ones right here were poured this week with concrete, so what they're going to do is they're going to fill in with ground right here, and then they erect columns like these that reach up to the ceiling, and those help support the entire building. Right behind me here is our staircase number 2. So this is comprised of our shear walls that form a shear core. This is the first shear core we finished on Aslan, so it's a big milestone for us. You can see where the staircase ends, and they'll connect to the other floors. Right over here we've got a wall pour going on, so they're going to put the form on the outside of this wall, and then once it's formed on both sides they're going to pour in on it. That's going to be happening next week.